Today I'm going to give you a first look at the Vanguard Sentinel. Let's get to it. How's it going, citizens? I'm Sir Six, your salty aerospace technician, and welcome to a first look. Right here is the Vanguard Sentinel, one of my favorite ships in game that I've been anticipating for a long time. So, to the front is the gimbaled size 4 attrition and the quad distortion repeaters, it seems like. So, I saw at Port Alazar, if you look closely, it looks like there's two of them put together. Apparently, at least for the Harbinger, the two put together are repeaters, and then if you see one, like if it looks like it's actual one cannon, not two put together, it's actually the cannon. So this is the repeater, and if you saw one of these that is actually one big one, then it's a cannon apparently. So that's actually really cool. I'm gonna have to find that and show you once I do my avionics technician's guide. So the Sentinel is a nice navy blue with gold trim. For the most part, exterior wise, it is just like the other Vanguards. You still have the size 3 missiles below, and you still have the similar landing gear. What is different about it is the inside and the weapons. Obviously, I showed you the front. We'll show you the top turret. Now let's go inside. Oh, close this if I can. All right, there we go. So again, most of the interior is the same except for this. So here's the interior module. So to my left is the storage rack, just like on the Harbinger. It's actually flip-flop from the Vanguard Warden because all this is on the right side and all that is on the left side. And okay, well, here's your bathroom. And it's kind of a nice, the whole interior is a kind of like nice cool feeling to it. And we still have this mark on it, just like on the Harbingers. I kind of like the cool feeling inside of here. Here's the basically the hologram that's supposed to have functionality one day. Kind of reminds me of Star Wars. And then here's the munitions rack where you can store your weapons. And the kitchen. And then here are your bunks or racks or beds, whatever you would like to call them. You still have two. And here is the where the show is at, basically. So this is the E-War station, it looks like. And these, I want to point out, look like the computers because it looks like you have slots. Maybe in the future these will be for the AI blades. I'm not sure. And right now this, I believe, is just what do you call it? Right now this is just the engineering console for the time being. So let's turn this on. Whoa. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, just as I thought. We'll just exit out of this. No big deal. So yeah, that's basically it for the electronic warfare section, because right now the Sentinel's not completely fleshed out, which is fine. Now let's go on the top turret. If I can. Alright, oh, okay. So we teleported inside. In the Harbinger, the actual animation goes down, so I'll try to report that. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing on. There we go. Here's the turret. Okay, it's going to keep doing that. Man, that sounds scary. So, okay, so these are distortion cannons for the turret. I can tell because of the super low rate of fire. Man, that sounds super scary, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Let's get an external view. Let me get a nice close-up shot. These just look like sucker punches. I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to look inside. So rather than that, I mean, it's still the same thing. You have 4 MFDs inside. You have your radar screen. Let's cycle. Okay, I definitely like that a lot better. Man, that sounds ridiculous. All right, let's exit the turret. By the way, guys, just remember this is a work in progress. It's still within PTU, and obviously this is Wave 1 Concierge or Wave 2, whatever you want to call it. So things are subject to change. So as we enter the flight deck, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Harbinger and the Sentinel have different components compared to the Warden. I haven't got a chance to really look at the hoplite that much, but these definitely have different components compared to the Warden and the Harbinger. So even though it is similar, the components are not the same. So that is something that is pretty cool. I like that. All right, now let's get into the flight deck. And I just need to turn on my engines. And my engines are back online. So let's go for a flight. See, just prove again. No hover mode, or now proximity assist. So also it looked like over Hurston, they added these rock-like structures to make you feel like you're flying, trying to find a cave. That's pretty interesting. So here, so right now what exactly I'm doing is we have binded together the distortion guns and the attrition. So if you look closely, in fact, let me go to an external view. So they bind together, and the reason why is because the Sentinel actually has a EMP. So just like the other ships with the EMP, which is the Raven, the Hawk, and the Warlock, you need to go into your weapon menu. So right here, and your EMP is off, so all you gotta do is just turn it on. And now it is using power. No, thank you, I do not. And then it's the same thing. You just hold down the right mouse button, or whatever you have it bind to if you're using joysticks, and it's going to charge up. Whoa. And it dispersed, but I didn't make the audio. And it seems like the haze was still in the ship. So rather than the components, that's about it. I was able to take a good look at the components within the Harbinger because it gave me the grade and it gave me the class. So that was nice. However, for the Sentinel, it's not necessarily doing that. It's kind of buggy right now, but of course it's PTU. So you can expect, well, for my subscribers at least, you can expect a full in-depth review once I put on my avionics technician's guide. I'll be flying these things around and getting myself up to speed with these to figure out how I can best use them in the verse for me, and I'll give you guys the information later. So I appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this first look, then feel free to like it and share it with anybody else who would like a first look at the Vanguard Sentinel. And just remember, things are always subject to change. This is PTU. It will be different from PU. And remember that all the functionality of the Sentinel is not currently in game. So just bear that in mind. All right, with that being said, I'll see you on the flip side.